Hello everyone, I'm Cooper and this is my first foray into Forza Motorsport 7 multiplayer. So I thought, start with the easiest, right? No, Endurance Forza GT simulation damage longer than usual races. Let's see how I can do. So immediately hopping in with some practice here in the Porsche, which is what I will be driving for most of today's video. Just trying to get to grips with it really. I haven't played that much of this game, I'm still quite a noob, and as you can see, I make noob mistakes. I'm on the wheel, so I'm hoping that will assist me in beating some of the controller players. Yeah, not too promising of a practice session, but I'm hoping I'll just slowly get to grips with the car in the race and hopefully make up some positions. So here we are starting on the grid in my first, and I'm in the back of the car in front. What a start to my multiplayer career. My goal for this race was to just try and sort of feel it out, see how well I could do on my first race, see what the opposition was like, and hopefully I was aiming to get sort of 5th place, or at least minimum 10th, as I hit my, well, kind of teammate. Not great, not a great start. But we do manage to overtake someone here who's just driven off the track for some reason, unbeknownst to me. And oh look, there it is again. That's what I've been told to expect from these Forza lobbies, just cars all over the place, and it does seem to be ringing true for my first experience here. Having to lift off even to not hit the back of that player in 22nd. The grass, I like to view it as an extension of the racing line when you go onto the grass. It's a very powerful tactic. I was taught that in cars actually, something about turning one way to go the other way, I can't quite recall. Anyway, making up more positions on people who just don't know how to turn, and T-boned by an aggressive driver, taking lots of damage, coming out the pits in 20th place. So, what you're supposed to expect apparently. And this guy, I felt bad for him because I absolutely scented I was inside. I did not try to do that, I outbraked myself, but the move worked. Touched him a bit, but Rubbin's racing, and we're up into 17th. Just as I say that, off the track, see the position back. Just to clarify, I am a noob. I only started playing this because of my ex-girlfriend's glowing recommendation, you know. He always comes first, that's what she says. So, here I am, overtaken oh, and I'm in the wall again. Another collision in my first race. Should I have expected anything else? Maybe not, but now I am running dead last on track. And it didn't improve too much from here. I don't want to spoil it. Coming up quickly to this guy who's letting his rear end go all kinds of sideways. I get worried around these sorts of drivers though. You see them make a mistake, you think, what if they make that mistake into me as I try to go for the overtake? So you've got to be patient, I think. Even though I'm a bit of a noob to multiplayer, I'm just trying to be cautious and let them just do that to themselves. Run completely wide. Just absolutely fuck it. So that's an easy position gained. And now coming out to another cloud of smoke, which obviously indicates players in Forza, as that guy just takes a little holiday to the grass. Maybe he saw a penny in there or something, who knows. And another player there also parked up in, maybe he thought it was his pit lane, who's to say. I'm closing up very quickly to this guy in 10th. And can I do anything with it? Easily. Bit of rubbing, but that's what happens if you don't take the right racing line around a long corner like that. You're just going to get beaten. Now it was quite difficult in this race to make up any positions after the incidences I had, which were kind of my fault anyway. So 10th place it was. Now the next race, we're at Daytona, and I'm starting up in 6th. Everybody starts going up the side of the bloody, I mean the track, and chaos in the first lap. I almost kill a man. And up into third, just like that. I'm going to stay on board for the whole of the first lap, as it was fairly eventful. Just trying to get this guy, but I haven't quite got the pace for him. I'm being aggressed by 4th place. In the lovely shade that Porsche is in. Easy overtake for him. I just tried to stay out of contact after the first race. I just wanted to finish this one in one piece. That was the plan. As he'll go a lot wider than the racing line. I'm not sure if that was the better racing line and I've just been scammed or what, but we're just gonna follow the cars for this, not try and make any sudden moves. Just try and stay in one piece. Obviously that Lamborghini in front, it's got a fair bit of pace on the straights, not so much in the corners as he goes pretty much straight on. And that 2nd place Porsche takes some not as great line, allowing me to eventually catch him on the banking for the overtake. Up into 2nd, and 1st place pits. So up into 1st for the first time in my racing career. The 2nd race, not too bad. But then I immediately outbrake myself. Well, not outbrake myself, just fuck up the braking into the first turn and get immediately overtaken. A little while later on in the same lap, unceremoniously passed, and I'm back down into 3rd. Which, to be honest, I would be fine with 3rd in this race. I was thinking that. Now coming out the pits, 4th place very close behind, so the pressure was definitely on as I just forget where the corner is. Coming out that pit lane, I hadn't come out of it before. I had no idea where the corner was, so I just went straight on. Meaning 4th place, as you can see in my wing mirror. It's going to be an easy move for him. I hope as I get better at the game, I can challenge this more, but knowing my own skills, it was better just to let him go. And there I come, 4th place in my 2nd endurance race, my 2nd race in fact, on Forza Motorsport multiplayer. So after that I decided, you know what, I've had enough of endurance racing, let's join multiplayer 101, see if I can do better in the noob lobbies. A little Ford Focus here, much slower down race and much slower down pace. Tentative start, and then I realised that collisions aren't on, so it's essentially just hot lap while trying not to get distracted by the shitty cars that are in front of you. So just like that, first corner up into 3rd. This is certainly a lower calibre of racing than seen in the endurance. Then again, much less crashes. And I don't want to put that down to the collisions being off. I'm just going to say noobs are better drivers. And there's a guy just somehow managing to lose all grip in a car with that sort of speed. The guy in 1st place, absolute machine. He was very high level and he was at some point 6 seconds a lap quicker than me or something like that, which is just ridiculous. So I didn't really stand a chance there, and coming home to take 2nd in the noob race. Don't think I'll do that one again though, because where's the fun in racing if you can't collide, eh? So that's been my first foray into multiplayer. Like and subscribe.